again on YouTube. Somebody wants to go over to YouTube, maybe Azra. Um, YouTube live stream just started. Everything looks solid on my end. Nothing seems to be lagging. Uh, yeah, everything looks good on my end. Ooh, I'm about to watch on my TV. Yeah, as long as it doesn't lag. Let's just continue to hope here. I got rid of Jacob, unfortunately. That could have just been too much for the stream. And yeah, so let's just see if this wow, look at that. That looks great. How's that view look on you TikTok? Oh Lord. There we go. We're back. Oh, the the problems, the problems. Looks good on YouTube. Long boy. Uh, the view on YouTube is amazing, says Raya. Okay, perfect. YouTube looks good too. Okay, perfect. Thank you. It's hooking out now. Confirm the line storm from earlier. It's looking good. Mo better. All right. Perfect, guys. Thank you for all the feedback. And we're going to get right into it here. Zero drop frames. I like to see it. Hopefully we can stay that way. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Man, that's really unfortunate though. I really want to have a storm chaser on the stream today. We're gonna have to strive to get a better PC performance and parts, I guess. All right, let's get back into the zone, auto zone. Okay, everything looks good still. Everything is solid. Okay, we got a new tornado warning for Champaign, Illinois, and Vermilion, Illinois.
A tornado warning has been issued.
So we're looking at a little velocity couplet down here. I'm got a tight little area of circulation. That's going to be just to the northeast of Ogden, or to the northeast of St. Joseph, and just to the southeast of Royal. This is going to be heading up towards Potomac, Bismarck, Alvin, Rossville, and Hoopeston, and Champaign and Vermilion, Illinois. Okay, so if you guys are there, you need to seek shelter for the next 36 minutes, preferably underground in a basement or storm shelter. If not, in the lowest level building, part of your building, with the most walls between you and the outside world. You have a potential tornado on the ground heading towards you in Champaign, Illinois, and Vermilion, Illinois counties. We have also a bunch of these little areas. Look at how much these storms are rotating today. We have these little pockets of just rotating air that are happening. So, and again, I was just about to call this one out, and I didn't even see the red polygon around it. This one's still rotating up here as well towards Cissna Park. You're still in a tornado warning uh, for another 36 minutes, going up towards Claytonville, Goodvine, Mountain Creek, up towards Pitchin. Okay. And again, if you guys heard someone talking in the chat earlier, you can go over to YouTube and watch if you want over there as well. It's a more wider viewing experience. It's WX Rundown. We're live over there, at least for now, for the time being. Sloth, thank you for the first gift of corn. Thank you for that. I wonder if that's my son. Elliot, did you gift something to me? My son. That was my son. Thank you, buddy. You better be spending your own money, though. That better not be for my card. All right, this this area rotation over here is still spinning, and it's getting stronger and stronger. So that's so sweet. Um, so this area of rotation is still spinning, coming up towards Potomac, Alvin, and Rossville and Hoopeston. So let's make sure we're staying in cover for there. Let's get to our other tornado warnings just to get an update on that. It's the thought that counts. Yeah, as long as it's not with my debit card. Because the map is stretched out. Oh, long boy, because the map is stretched out. I got you, Batwoman. I got you. That makes sense. Okay, let's check on Benton, Tennessee.
A tornado warning has been
Tornado
issued.
warning has been expired for that location, so we're good there. has been allowed to expire for Benton, Tennessee. Let's go over to Colbert and Lauderdale, Alabama.
A tornado warning has
This is
been
the one that
issued.
Brandon Kopic is on, and I think Brad Arnold is on it as well. It's the thought that counts. That's so sweet. Oh, W son. So we have a strong area rotation actually here. Really trying to get real tight coming together here. So we need to make sure that if we're in Tuscumbia, over towards Layton, Muscle Shoals, Cave Spring, Valley Grove, Layton, Nitrate City, and Spring Valley and White House Springs, we need to be in our safe places now for the next 3 minutes. But this is probably going to get extended out. Definitely a strong area of rotation here. And Brad Arnold's right on it. We can't show his stream, but he is currently navigating through this rotating storm right now. Well, he's currently in traffic, actually. This area of rotation is going to come right over to Tuscumbia. It's still pretty broad. Not pretty broad. It's relatively broad, but definitely could ramp up really quickly there. So we need to make sure that we're in shelter. Muscle Shoals, Cave Spring, Valley Grove, Nitrate City, Lakeview, over towards Village Number 1. You're just going right over you in Tuscumbia and Village Number 1 right now. So if this thing decides to drop a tornado, we want to make sure that we're in our safe place at least for another 2.5, 3 minutes. It's Big Flat, Arkansas going to get hit. Arkansas, Caden, thank you for the roses. um, Sorry, I forgot what I was saying. um, we're going over towards now to Maury, Tennessee.
A tornado warning has been issued.
This is going to be the one up towards Columbia. Rotation is not relatively prominent there, but there's still an area of rotation. Could be a few areas of rotation that are trying to wrap up there as well. Let's look back a little bit on it. Yeah, so the rotation is weakened over on that storm, but it definitely could be recycling right now and putting down another tornado soon. So we need to make sure if we're in Bigbyville, Hopewell, up towards Columbia, West Mead, Pleasant Hills, Jackson Heights, Union Grove. Here's the Columbia Fire Station. So it's raining and pretty messy out there. So up towards Union Grove, Philadelphia, Match, Lee's Corner, Beer Wallow, over towards Chapel Hill, Caney Spring, and Milltown. Chapel Hill also has a camera on this. And as you can see, it's looking pretty ominous out there. So we need to make sure that we're staying in our safe spots here. And this warning for another, I don't have an accurate warning time on it. Why do I not have a time on it? There we go.
A tornado warning
For
has
another
been
30
issued.
minutes, okay? There's that one. Thank you guys for following. Make sure that you guys are sharing the stream and liking and following the stream so we can get pushed out to more people. We've been having all kinds of PC issues, so our stream has really gotten tanked. Usually we have a few hundred people in here, so our stream really got tanked today because of all the PC issues at the start. So that's unfortunate, but we'll recover from it. This is Columbia. Oh, look at this view from Columbia. Wow, look at this view, guys. This is from Columbia, Tennessee, the Maury 911 station. Look at this. It's trying to put down another tornado, right? Okay. So we're going to be looking. We can't draw on it, unfortunately. This is cool looking, though. This is a cool view from the storm. It's going to be right in the center of your screen there. Right there. Right in that center. That big little hump there. A little hump that's hanging down, trying to rotate and put down a tornado. It's so beautiful yet scary. Agreed. It's trying to put down a tornado here. We got a good view of this. This is from the Maury 911 station camera. So you can just see the tops of the clouds there rotating. They're spinning. They're trying to continue to rotate. and really come together to put down another tornado here. So really cool view of this storm here. So see how it's moving from left to right, but within the from right to left, the clouds are moving from right to left. But then within that right to left movement, you can also see the clouds are actually turning in a um, and spinning. Really cool. All right, we're gonna stop at just geeking out there and admiring that storm, and we're gonna get to more tornado warnings here. Uh, let's go back to the Champaign, Illinois, and Vermilion, Illinois storm.
A tornado warning has been issued.
There's that one that had that pretty good area rotation there, and it's still there. So this goes for another 29 minutes. We actually have another area of rotation here too that we need to follow. So we're gonna follow this one right here as it goes up to the northeast, towards Potomac, up towards Rossville, Hoopeston, Alvin, and Bismarck. But then look at this, we have another area right here next to it. So we potentially have twin tornadoes trying to come together here to put down a tornado as well. And the Daly area in Gerald going up towards Penfield, Armstrong, and then Ellis, Riley, Eastland, up towards Hoopeston and Wellington. So we got to continue to watch this one as well as this one comes together to try to produce a tornado as well. And what I might do, guys, is I might change the title of the stream just a little bit because TikTok doesn't like when you have the same title or whatever. And I might change the title of the stream and then go offline for like a few minutes and then start the stream back up over here on TikTok to help to see if maybe we can get some of those viewers back. Because again, when you first start a stream, it gives you like an influx of like 3 to 4 or 500 viewers, and then if you can maintain some of those viewers, then it continues to push more people towards you. Because right now, I hate that we only have 29 viewers in here all week long. We can, we have plenty of people in chat that have been here all week long watching as these storms have gone through, and we usually have anywhere from 2 to 300 at least in here to sometimes over 1,000 people. So we want to be able to reach as many people as we can. So before I do that, just make sure you guys are sharing the live stream, and then just tapping the heart on the like on the video, the live stream. And so hopefully we can maybe recover from this without having to stop the stream. Uh, but TikTok is just really brutal when it comes to engagement and how it sends viewers to you. All right, so we potentially have another circulation here. We have another circulation here, area of circulation. So they're probably going to put out another tornado warning here to the north of this warning box polygon. So this is your warning. This is your heads up here. If you're in Penfield, Gerald, you're going through it right now. There could be a potential tornado coming down in Daly, Gerald right now, heading up towards Ellis, Armstrong, Potomac, Riley, Eastland, Hoopeston, Fountain Creek, Goodwine, and Wellington. So if you're in any of those areas, you need to make sure that you're probably getting to shelter here soon because you have potential tornado warning coming down. As we have two areas of circulation here, potentially putting down two tornadoes heading to the northeast in this direction. So let's make sure that we are getting to shelter in those areas. New tornado warning for Arkansas and Mississippi. Let's get to it.
A tornado warning has been issued.
Tornado warning issued for Chillicothe, Arkansas, and Washington counties and Mississippi. Let's take a look at the rotation on this one. I think you should restart it. I probably am going to restart it if we can't get these viewers up a little bit, which is nothing on you guys. It's just the way TikTok works. So last night I was here and you had 400. It stayed steady at 29ish. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're just stuck and locked at like 29 people right now, which is really just unfortunate because we really want to be able to reach as many people as possible. So we'll probably restart it here in a little bit. But we got some serious tornado warnings that we need to talk about, and this is one of them right here. We have a tight couplet here that's going off to the east. This is going to be this is for Chillicothe and Washington counties in Arkansas and Mississippi. This is going to be just to the south of Lakeview and Myrtle Grove, Fairview, Jenny, over towards Chillicothe. Chillicothe, you need to run, not walk it to your safe place. Same thing with Chillicothe Junction and Hickory Ridge. If you're over in Eminence, Shive, Sunnyside, Fairview, Refuge, Lakeport, Avon, and Wayside. You guys also need to get into your safe spots. So you don't got much time. You have a potentially deadly tornado coming towards you guys. Sorry, that was a little bit strong verbiage there, but we do got a strong area of rotation here. So let's try to take this seriously as if there was a deadly tornado coming towards you, because the potential is there for that. Let's check velocity and correlation coefficient. Nothing there on debris ball for that as of right now. So let's just keep an eye on this as it continues to move off to the east. But the rotation there is strong, so we need to take it seriously. This is going to go further down the road towards Arcola and Hollandale, um, McCutcheon, Estill Empire, up towards Almy and Burdett. This is going to be for Mississippi when it gets over there. So we're just gonna let me watch this for a few seconds here just to see if this continues to get worse. Do what you need to do to get more viewers and get more people warned. We get it. The most I've seen you had was like 1,200 at like midnight. Yeah, I think we reached a peak last night at like 12:01 a.m. When it was coming towards the St. Louis metro area for one of the storms. And I think we reached like 1,200 or 1,300 people at one point, really briefly. But then the storm was able to die off and not pose a risk towards the St. Louis metro area. So that was good. But again, the whole purpose here is to continue to grow this channel as much as we can and reach as many people as possible. Because that's the goal. We want to just be able to warn as many people as we can. If any, I'm going to watch this before I end the stream. Before I restart it. Well, I'm in Georgia. Love learning about these storms. That's awesome. I really appreciate you subscribing as well, Raya. Really appreciate that. That's definitely going to help this channel grow as well. If we're talking about channel growth, I'm really trying to push the subscriptions because it's definitely a direct way that you can help support the channel and help it grow from a financial standpoint, because it makes very little money right now. So this is mostly done in my free time. And I've been grinding this last week, man. I've just been getting up, going to work, or starting the stream and then doing one or the other. It just around the clock for like the last 5 days. So it's been really a pleasure, and I'm just hope we can continue to grow here. And we can't do it without people like Raya and Kat and Lisa and stuff like that that are supporting the stream by subscribing. You get all kinds of new emotes, you get like recognition in the chat. And I'm gonna try to even do some like viewer live streams as well, like subscriber live streams and stuff for just subscribers. So let me know if you guys are interested in that as well. Maybe we'll do some like a little bit of learning and stuff. We'll talk about it. Maybe just have an area to talk and chat. So just trying to think of some stuff to provide value as well for that, either $2.99, $5.99, or now we have a brand new tier as well today for subscriptions, which is going to be our moderate risk subscription, which is $10 a month. Again, those aren't necessary, but they definitely help out the stream. Ryan says, most definitely, I can now read the map because of you. That's awesome to hear. I love that idea. Definitely love being able to learn from your lives. It's perfect. Thank you guys so much for that kind words. Well, we're growing a little bit. We got up to 31 viewers now, so we're getting there. Okay. Gaden, thank you for those ice cream cones. Appreciate you, and those roses. Gemini Wolf, thank you for the heart me. Appreciate you. We're still watching this area of circulation here. And nothing on a debris signature, but this thing is still likely putting a tornado down. So if you are in Jenny, Chicot, Eminence, Lakeport, Shive, Sunnyside, Refuge, over towards Swiftwater, Wayside, Avon, James, and then further down the road for McCutcheon, Elstill, Empire, Hollandale, Avon, Albany, and Burdett, you need to be in your safe spot. And yeah, we're still seeing a very strong area of rotation here. I'm going to try to get it pulled up on a different radar site just to see what's going on here from a different radar view. How's YouTube doing, guys? Let me check the YouTube chat. I've been kind of neglecting the YouTube chat. So let's pull that up over here as well. Sorry, guys over there. Sorry, Maddie or Mads. Landon. How's it going, Landon? Matthew, how did you get it to take to your location of the storm automatically? So I have all the stuff you see on the screen here is all my own graphics and all my own software that I've coded. And then I have Radar Omega. And so I have my own software coded into the back end of Radar Omega that I did myself to make sure that when I select new alerts from my dashboard that I made, it shows on Radar Omega. So lots of technical, geeky IT stuff. Essentially, is what happened to make that work like that. It's not through an API. No, it's not through the API. It's mostly just through their like their GPS sharing of locations and stuff. So basically, you basically can manipulate the GPS location to go to where you want it to go, and that's kind of how I did it. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna try to check a different radar site for this storm to see if we can get a different view of it. Nothing really close to here though. That doesn't really help us. Maybe from Shreveport. Yeah, Shreveport's still showing an area of circulation as well. So the Jackson, Mississippi site is going to be the best one. So we'll have to wait and see what this next one looks like, but it looks pretty prominent. Sorry, just got a message I had to check. Yeah, so again, this one looks pretty strong here. It's coming together for Jenny, Chicot, Fairview, Myrtle Grove, Sunnyside, Shives, Eminence, Lakeport, Refuge, Swiftwater, Wayside, Avon, James, McCutcheon, Estill, Empire, Hollandale, Arcola, Albany, and Burdett. If you guys are in any of those areas here in Chicot, Arkansas, or Washington counties in Mississippi, you guys need to be getting to your safe spots. Now you need to run, not walk to shelter. You have another 47 minutes on this storm that you need to be in shelter for. It's still radar indicated rotation, but the rotation is pretty strong on this. So if this thing is not putting down a tornado right now, it's definitely very close. Okay. Yeah. So there's GPS settings and stuff within the Radar Omega app that you can set up with your own type of hardware and stuff to get it to go to your GPS location if you're a chaser. That's kind of how you can do it. How does everything look over there on YouTube, guys? Is everything looking good over on YouTube? No lag. Everything's running smoothly over there. It seems to be everything seems to be running real smooth right now, which is just so wild that the only thing I did differently was I took Jacob off. So um, I guess Jacob Storm Chaser Jacob McMillan, we're gonna have to figure that out if we want to partner with him in the future again. We have an agreement through the end of May and June. Um, so hopefully we can work something out or get or I guess I might just have to buy like a $10,000 PC at this point to run all this stuff. uh, totally joking, but that would be really cool if we can get something that I have a pretty good PC, but I guess what these streams have showed me is I need even a better PC. So working on it. So yep, we have this area of rotation still going through up towards Jenny and Chicot, up towards Fairview, Sunnyside, Shives, Eminence, Lakeport, and Refuge. So we need to make sure that we're in our safe spots still. Again, this is going for another 46 minutes. So we got a long duration tornado polygon here warning. So let's make sure that we're getting into our safe spots in Chicot, Arkansas, and Washington counties, Mississippi. We're down to 26 people again. So I'm going to probably restart the stream here. Is London, Kentucky in the danger zone? YouTube looks great watching on my TV. Definitely love being able to learn from your lives. Raya, thank you for the galaxy. You don't have to do that. Appreciate that. That is actually my first galaxy. So Raya has just officially sent the first galaxy that I've received. So that was really cool, Raya. Thank you so much. I've been tempted to put like a galaxy as like as a gift goal for a while, but again, the gifts are not necessary, so I don't want to make it look like I'm trying to get those gifts. Uh, oh my god, I'm honored. uh, what'd you say, London? Okay, I know London's a very sensitive area right now, so we need to we'll look at London to see if London's going to be and I'm not sure if even London's in the tornado watch here. It's going to be over here. I remember it because we were covering it the other night. Where's London at? There's London right there. The London's not officially in the tornado watch. Um, but again, we covered the storms over here last week for London and Somerset. We tracked a tornado from all the way over here to the west side of Somerset, and it went literally all the way through. And back when it was over here, if you can ask anyone that was on stream that night, back when it was over here, I was screaming at you guys in London to get to your safe spot. So hopefully, I know we saved a few people just based off what they've told me, and that we were able to get them out of harm's way. So again, that's the type of coverage that we're providing here, and hopefully, I can continue to provide life-saving coverage for people, especially for those that are affected in the warned areas. Ryan says, "Heck yeah!" All right, let's take a look back at this storm over here that was rotating pretty good. Still got a nice strong area of rotation on here. Let's check for a debris ball. Nothing on debris correlation coefficient, but it's still rotating. So I would be really surprised if this isn't putting down a tornado or close to it. We have a new tornado warning for Montgomery and Robertson counties in Tennessee. Let's go to that.
A tornado warning has been issued.
This is going to go. Let me see what it looks like here in a second. Man, everything's running smoother, but everything's still kind of taking a while to load, which is kind of still making me mad. All right, so we have an area of rotation right here. Let me pull that over. We have an area of rotation here, a couplet there, just to the northwest of Clarksville, which prompted the tornado warning. And now we have an extension on that tornado warning up towards Oak Grove, going towards Trenton, Pincham, and Guthrie, because it's kind of going toward more to the north than it is to the northeast. So it's going to be going up in this direction over here. So there it is. There's the rotation right there. And it's going straight up this way. So if it's going straight up that way, you need to be getting in your safe spots. If you're in Hampton Station, Spring Valley, you should be okay, but you should be in your safe spot regardless. Going up towards Barker's Mill, Hammocksville, Pincham, Anderson, Haydensville, and Guthrie. And then down the road more, Allensville, Herman, Darnell. And then outside of the polygon is going to be Olmsted, Old Volney, and Lickskillet, Ferguson, Cave Springs, and Oakville. So you guys down the road need to be getting ready. Areas more imminent though, closer to the circulation, is going to be Barker's Mill, Hammocksville, over towards Hampton Station and Guthrie. Anywhere between there and there, you need to be getting into your safe spots now. You need to run, not walk. Get to your shelter, basement, or the most lowest level interior room of your building that you're in. Man, I don't know how I've maintained my voice all week for the amount of talk. I think I've talked more in the last week than I ever have. And I'm a talker too, so that's crazy. That's why we are here, man. Great job. Appreciate it, Mike. New tornado warning for Kentucky. This is going to include Christian and Todd counties in Kentucky. I might need to restart the stream sooner than later, in case it starts to get going here.
A tornado warning has been issued.
All right, this is going to be that extension that I was just talking about. So this goes over the Kentucky border, it looks like. Right? Yeah. So let's keep an eye out over there, and then let's get back to the Mississippi and Chicot one, and then I'll try to get a quick restart of the stream here. I'm going to stay live over on YouTube, though, when I do restart TikTok, so you guys can just go over there and watch. And in the meantime, if you want.
A tornado warning has been issued.
Let's check the rotation over here in the Chicot, Washington, Mississippi, and Chicot, Arkansas, I almost said Arizona. This one is still rotating. Still got a pretty good area of rotation here on it. So if you're in Chicot, Jenny, Fairview, up towards Sunnyside, Shives, Eminence, Lakeport, Refuge, Wayside, Avon, James. Yeah, the velocity couplet just updated again, and it just got stronger here. So this is getting kind of serious here for you guys here. You need to take it serious regardless, but if you don't need, if you don't want to believe me, believe this right here. This is a tight velocity couplet. So this thing is, if it's not putting a tornado down, it's definitely very close. So you got to take it seriously. You got to get to shelter in Eminence, Lakeport, James, Longwood, Avon, Wayside, up towards Refuge, Shives, Swiftwater, and then down the road more, Arcola, McCutcheon. How do you say that? McCutcheon.
The correct pronunciation is McCutcheon.
McCutcheon. How come you guys didn't hear that?
The correct pronunciation is McCutcheon.
Why can't you guys hear it?
The correct pronunciation is
Oh, I have you guys
McCutcheon.
muted over there. All right, what about now? Why can't I hear myself? What's going on? Why are there so many problems today? I think I know what it did. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, so I think it's just
The
lack of
correct
sleep, really.
pronunciation is McCutcheon.
McCutcheon. Okay, there we go. So it's working now. You guys should be able to hear that. All right, I'm gonna stop this stream on TikTok. So go over to YouTube if you want to continue to watch for a few minutes, as we now have an observed tornado warning for Montgomery, Tennessee. So let's go over to that. I'm going to cut the stream off here on TikTok, guys. I'll be right back on TikTok within the next 5 minutes or so. I'm going to give a little quick 5-minute cooldown period on TikTok, restart the stream up there on TikTok. So go over to YouTube, WX Rundown. That's where I'll be live if you guys want to watch the continued coverage until I go back live on TikTok. All right, I'll be right back on TikTok, guys. It, it, it said, you have 20 viewers. It says you have 20 viewers on TikTok. Are you sure you want to end the stream? You might get one subscriber if you stay on live. Oh, TikTok, you're so funny. All right, we're not live on TikTok anymore, so let's give that a little break. Let's get to our observed tornado warning. How's it going? How's it going, YouTube? You guys get me all to yourselves for a little bit here. We have okay, so now we have 2 observed tornado warnings. Let's get to these guys.
This tornado warning has been upgraded to observed.
All right, so this is the one over by Clarksville to the north. So we now have an observed tornado warning, radar confirmed. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. You guys need to be in your shelters. Let's disable that. I believe that's going to be for the same one. It is for the same one. Observed for both of them. So these, because it's the same tornado warning for it, they're both observed. So right here's our circulation. You can't see it. Maybe you can. It's on just on YouTube. So here's our circulation. That's going to be heading up towards. I need to make a Discord server. I haven't done so yet, but I definitely do need to make a Discord server to help make it a little bit easier and interact more with people. And it'll be eventually it'll be a subscription perk as well for people that subscribe on YouTube and to like a members perk as well to get access to the Discord. So this is going up towards more Hammocksville, up towards Anderson, Pincham. It should remain to the northwest of Guthrie, but we can't rule it out. So Guthrie still needs to stay in your safe spot. But it's going up towards more Anderson and Pincham, up towards Trenton by the radar site here. We're getting really close to the radar site, which is getting really hard to see the tornado. The closer you get to a tornado site, it's harder because radar sites look at an angle at a tilt up in the air. So the closer you get to a tornado site, if the tornado's here and you're at an angle, it's not really reading what's going on closer to the ground by the radar site. So it's really hard to tell. This is radar confirmed though. So we just got to keep an eye on that as well, just to see how it progresses. Yeah, I just need more people to help as well. That's the problem. I need more people to help. This isn't making money though, and everyone wants to be paid for their work, which I totally understand. But until this starts making money, I can't really pay people. So, well, if you ever need help with anything, I'm glad to help. But I know I'm not much, but no, I am not. I'm not known much, but glad to help. I was trying to find a way to send you live street cam since I know that you only had like 2 mods yesterday. Don't need money for me. Well, I appreciate that, Matthew. Um, yeah, definitely. We definitely need a way to better way to get this. So I was trying to. I was actually working on a live traffic cams like a program. But the problem with it is to get access to all those, you need to either have access to their API, which a lot of these states don't allow you to. So then you got to kind of like parse them raw, and it's just a lot of geeky nerd stuff, and it takes a lot of time and energy, and it's really difficult. They make it and nowadays they have it so that way like the live cams, the links expire every like 1 or 2 hours, so you always have to like find new cam links. It's a lot of just complicated stuff. So I'm trying to, but the easiest way would be to have someone like you or someone to help me find the links or find the cameras that are in the area, and then we can just pull up the camera for that link, but I gotta get rid of these PC issues first and foremost because every time I pull up a video on stream, it just starts to lag. We have new tornado warning for Bedford, Tennessee, Marshall, Tennessee, and Rutherford, Tennessee. So let's get to that.
A tornado warning has been issued.
We got a pretty strong tornado signature popping up here, area of rotation by Chapel Hill. Let's see if we can get it on camera. Possible tornado on camera here. Definitely lots of rotation. All right, I'm gonna try to get the TikTok live going up again. One second on YouTube. This is a live camera view from Chapel Hill, Tennessee. All right. Are we back? Are we back on YouTube or back on TikTok? TikTok and YouTube, welcome back together. Alrighty. You guys see anything on the camera? I don't see. It's getting pretty rain wrapped at this point. I'm trying to see a tornado here. Welcome into guys. Welcome into the stream. Welcome back. If you're just tuning back in, we had to restart the stream. We are providing severe live tornado coverage tonight. We have enhanced risk area for much of Kentucky and Tennessee, and back over to Arkansas, Illinois, up towards Ohio, Illinois, and Indiana. Right now, we're looking at Chapel Hill. Look at this. The camera's getting real wobbly. Look at this camera getting real wobbly here, guys. This is coming right over Chapel Hill right now. So if you're in Chapel Hill, Unionville, Fosterville, Christina, you guys need to be getting into your safe spots, okay? You have a strong tornado, possibly on the ground here near Chapel Hill. This is in Chapel Hill, Tennessee. This is going to be for Bedford, Marshall, and Rutherford counties in Tennessee. Right here is going to be the rotation, just passing to the southeast of Chapel Hill, or if not right over Chapel Hill, heading right directly towards Unionville. Look at the camera, guys. The camera is getting real wobbly. Strong winds are happening right now in Chapel Hill, if not a tornado on the ground somewhere within there. Really cool view of the camera here, though. This is going to be going up towards Fosterville and Christiana. Christiana, and over towards Fairfield. Come on, show a tornado. Let us see it. Here's the rotation, strong rotational velocity couplet heading directly into Unionville. If you know anyone in Unionville, you need to tell them to get to shelter. There's a possible tornado on the ground here in Tennessee, just to the east of Chapel Hill, heading towards Unionville, Fosterville, and Christiana. We're looking at a camera right now from Chapel Hill on the Radar Omega app. So thank you to Radar Omega and whoever is the owner of this Chapel Hill camera. We appreciate you guys. This thing is really wobbling here. I'm trying to tell. Oh, they're turning the camera here. Okay, so they're turning the camera, so they have access. This is a pan tilt camera. This is really cool view here. I'm trying to see it as well. They just turned it. Hopefully they turned it. If not, their camera got turned by something else. I don't see. Oh, they just turned it again. Here we go. Yeah, you can see the rotation in there. Again, this is coming up towards Unionville, Fosterville, and Christiana, and Bedford, Marshall, and Rutherford counties in Tennessee. You need to seek shelter if you're in any of those counties, or if you're in Unionville, Fosterville, Christiana, to be more precise. There we go. We got another turn of the camera here. They're trying to find it. This is the rotating part of the storm right here. You can see it getting sucked in. You can see air getting sucked in, inflow. They're continuing to turn. Come on, find the tornado. Where is the nadir? Louisville, Kentucky, says Janice. Janet, please do not use all caps. Please make sure that you're not spamming the chat with just all caps, okay? We got 160 of you guys in here. If you're just tuning in for the first time, I provide severe live weather coverage here on TikTok and YouTube. So please make sure to hit that follow button and share the stream if you know anyone today in Kentucky and Tennessee. Do we have a tornado over there? Might have a tornado over there over the tree line. Oh, come on. We got a big piece of wood in the way. Can't have the big piece of wood in the way. I'm trying to see stuff. Sloth, thank you for that tiny diny. Appreciate you. Still a strong area rotation. Trying to come together here over Union, Chapel Hill, heading up towards Fosterville and Christiana. What are we doing with this camera here? Stop looking at the log. Is there an active tornado for Nashville? No, not for Nashville. Nashville has no tornado warnings around it right now. Got some storms rolling through soon, though, okay? We're watching this. We have a new observed tornado warning for Montgomery and Robertson counties in Tennessee. So unfortunately, actually, is this for this one? Oh, this is for this storm. Okay, this is observed. Wait, is it? Okay, that's not it. Hold on, guys. What's going on here? This is observed. Okay, so this is observed. Montgomery and Robertson counties in Clarksville. No, I don't think this is the right storm for that. Cross Plains, Springfield, and Clarksville. Yeah, this is not the same storm. Why did it not update? Unionville. Okay, yeah, this is not updating. Why is it not updating? Welcome in, everybody. We're just getting going here. We just restarted the stream. We were having some issues, but we have a confirmed observed tornado on the ground for Orlinda, Adams, Cedar Hill, Cross Plains, Springfield, and Clarksville. That's not for this storm, though, is it? It's not. I don't know why.
This tornado warning has been upgraded to observed.
All right, we have another observed tornado warning for Vermilion, Illinois. This is up in Illinois. This is going to be affecting. Let's see. Emergency management has confirmed this tornado on the ground. This is going to be going over Alvia or Alvin, Bismarck. Here's the tornado right here on the ground, going directly through Bismarck right now. It just came over Grumel Corner. It's going up towards Alvin. And we're probably going to get an extension here soon for Hedrick. Hedrick, you need to be getting into your safe spot now, sooner than later. Walk, do not run. Or run, do not walk. Sorry, I said that completely backwards. I'm really lacking brain cells today. Hedrick, Pence, Stewart, Sycamore Corner, Judyville, Carbondale, Briscoe. This is up in Illinois. West Lebanon. You guys need to get ready to get into your safe place. If I was you guys, I would already be getting there, as you have a dangerous tornado on the ground right now, already confirmed, heading your way. There's no tornado warning out ahead of this, so we need to make sure that we're getting ready to get into that safe spot because the tornado warning is coming. Tornado warning, let me zoom out a little bit for you guys. Tornado warning is coming for you guys here soon. So let's make sure that we are getting into our safe spots. If you're in any of the spots I just mentioned, especially in Hedrick, up towards Judyville, Carbondale, Stewart, Pence. This is in Illinois. It's not going towards Springfield, is it? I don't know, guys. I can't continue to, if I'm not calling out your names of your town, then you're good for the moment, okay? Springfield's back behind this, okay? These are all storms in the tornado watch area. Springfield's not currently under a tornado watch, but everywhere to the east of it is. So as storms come into the area overnight, tonight, if they do, you just need to watch as they come through the area as they go to the east, okay? I do not know the strongest tornado that's happened this month so far. I do not know that. We have another tornado warning for Mississippi now.
A tornado warning has been issued.
This one is for Mississippi. This is going to be for Lafayette, Panola, Tallahatchie and Yellowbusha, Mississippi counties. Definitely got a tornado possibly on the ground here. So we need to take it seriously and get to our safe spots. If we're over in Cortland and Pope, over towards Batesville, Hubbard Creek, Eureka Springs, Shufort, Central Academy, Splinter, Burgess, Taylor, Dallas Jones Crossing, Palestine, Water Valley Landing, Long Branch, and over towards Hubbard Creek again. Okay, got a potentially damaging tornado on the ground here, heading over towards you guys in Mississippi, in Cortland and Pope, and down the road towards Taylor. Let's look at correlation coefficient for debris ball. Nothing on correlation coefficient. We're okay on that end. Let's get back to our observed tornado warning in Vermilion, Illinois.
This tornado warning has been upgraded to observed.
Let's get over there to Illinois. Again, I do not know, guys. I don't know what's going on here. So we need to take this seriously because there's still no tornado warning out ahead of this. I might have a little bit of lag going on right now too. I don't like that either. I don't know what's going on here, but this should already have had a tornado extension on this. This has been kind of the case the last few days over the last week. So if you're in this area, you need to already be getting into shelter. This should have already been warned. Unfortunately, it's not. We can't do anything about that. So what we can do though is tell you that if you're in Hendrick, Marshfield, West Lebanon, Old Town, up towards Carbondale, Judyville, Sycamore Corner, Stewart, and Pence, you guys need to be getting into your safe shelters now, underground preferably, if not into the lowest level of a building with the most interior walls between you and the outside world. This thing is within minutes from Hendrick and it has no warning on it. So if you're in Hendrick, up towards Pence, Judyville, West Lebanon, you guys need to be running, not walking to your safe spots as this rotation, confirmed tornado on the ground is coming towards you. This is a confirmed tornado on the ground going this way right here. So that's going to be going towards Hendrick, Pence, and Judyville. Yeah, no, it's not. I have the most, I have the way that my alerts work on here on Radio Omega is they'll come through first and foremost before like anything, even weather wise. They're pretty quick. So if the alert comes out, we'll get it really quick, like within seconds of it being issued. Unfortunately, nothing's been issued here, so that's why we don't see anything. So we should really be getting an extension here for a tornado warning. Again, I'm not a meteorologist. I'm a big weather nerd that's trying to relay accurate and real-time weather information and weather alerts to people and get them out of harm's way and get them to shelter. But I can't do that as an official, so I only can recommend stuff to you guys and relay information. But right now, I'm trying to just give you guys a heads up because this should have based on everything I know in the 30 years plus of experience of watching the weather, this should have an extension on it by now, and it doesn't. So again, if you're in Hendrick, West Lebanon over here, up towards Judyville and Pence. I'm broken. I'm lagging. Am I lagging, guys? How's it look? How's the stream doing, guys? I'm getting word that I'm lagging. So let me know if I'm all good. I have some family members telling me that I was lagging. You're good. You're good. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So again, we we are literally minutes away from Hendrick with a confirmed tornado on the ground here. And the velocity couplet just got stronger. So this thing's only growing in strength right now, guys. Let's check debris ball. Nothing on correlation coefficient for debris, so that's good. Luckily, but they really just you're giving these guys over here no time if they don't know what's going on. They have no warning. And that's what we want to try to do is give people as much headway and warning as we can. Um, Especially if being an emergency confirmed tornado. Like this isn't just a regular tornado warning. This has already been confirmed by emergency management that it's on the ground. So just another frustrating moment from the last week. Of just stuff not being issued fast enough. And again, I know there's been a lot of cuts at the NWS and a lot of just speculation and rumors and all this. But we, as a country, can't let this continue to happen. Where these alerts are, from understaffed locations or whatever the case may be, underfunding, cut funding, whatever it is. We got to make sure that we're doing better for these people out here in West Lebanon, Hendrick, and Pence. Because again, I guarantee you, You know, your Aunt Diane is probably sitting out here in Hendrick and has no idea what's coming because there's literally no warning. So we gotta make sure that we're telling people out here ahead of it that they need to be getting to shelter here soon. If, I don't understand why there's no extension on this. I really don't. The velocity is still there and it's confirmed by emergency management. So, all right, I've already done my due diligence and what I can do. So if you're in Marshfield, one last time, I got to get to other tornado warnings. But if you're in Marshfield, West Lebanon, Hendrick, Pence, Stewart, Sycamore Corner, Judyville, Carbondale, Briscoe, up towards Williamsport and Kramer, Winthrop, Chatterton, and Rainsville, up towards Hooker Corner. You guys need to be getting into your safe spot, especially if you're over in Attica, Independence down the road in Kramer. Right now, you have no extension on this tornado warning that's been confirmed by emergency management. This is in Vermilion, Illinois, going to the east, northeast over towards Lafayette. So that's down the road a ways, but again, who knows? So we'll just need to start calling out places ahead of time. Most states have all their highway cams on. Okay, perfect. Again, so now this is literally crossing out of the polygon and into Hendrick with still no warning on it. I'm sorry, I'm still caught up on it. We had an issue like this last night where I don't know if that tornado ever came down, but a warning should have been issued just to the east of St. Louis area last night, and it wasn't. And we're kind of having the same issue that's coming on here. So again, I'm just trying to let everyone know in this area that they need to be getting ready and getting to their safe spots. So please, if you know anyone at Hendrick, Marshfield, West Lebanon, Williamsport, Attica, Carbondale, Judyville, Sycamore Corner, Stewart, and Pence, you need to be letting anyone know in this area in Illinois to get to their safe spots now. Share the stream with them, tap the likes on the stream so maybe we can get pushed out to more people, hopefully. We're up to 264 people in here, so thank you guys so much. But make sure you continue to tap, make sure you're following, and share the stream if you can. Call someone if you know someone in this area, just to the east, just to the west or southwest of Lafayette towards Attica. Uh, Emergency management confirmed tornado on the ground with no extension on the warning out here. So this thing is heading out. There we go. Finally. Oh my lord, guys, I'm sorry to be dramatic about that, but that, like, we're talking about people's livelihoods here. When you have a confirmed tornado on the ground, like, you need, if you're in Hendrick, you now have a 20-second head start to get to your safe spot, okay? Like, that's the problem. This is heading from Hendrick to between Marshfield and Hendrick right now. And now if you're in Marshfield and Hendrick, you are running, not walking to your safe spots because now you just got the emergency alert on your phone for tornado warning. So good job. You now have a 20-second head start on this thing before it's over you. So you guys need to get to your safe spots. Over in West Lebanon towards Attica, this is kind of trending more to the east now. So Kramer, Attica, West Lebanon, over towards Highway SR 28. You guys need to be in your safe spots, okay? Now that the warning's out over there, I'm going to get to the next observed tornado warning, which is in Indiana now. Or I think this is this one, actually. That's what this one is. So here's finally our observed tornado warning for Indiana.
This tornado warning
Crosses
has
over
been
the border.
upgraded to observed.
So that's what happened there. Let's see. So I think I know what happened here. So let's see if I can confirm this in a second. Hold on.
This tornado warning has been upgraded to observed.
So what happened here in Lincoln? Where is the National Weather Service in Lincoln? The National Weather Service in Lincoln? Is that over here by Bloomington? It is. So what happened here, guys, was when this. So I'm going to give you guys a little insight on what happened here. So what just happened is we had a tornado warning issued right here. So this is the first one that was observed by our emergency management officials. That was issued by the National Weather Service over here in Lincoln. Okay. Right here in Lincoln, Illinois. And what happened is then Indianapolis was now responsible for the National Weather Service in Indianapolis was now responsible for issuing this tornado warning. So they had a handoff from one office to the other office, and apparently they just did a really poor job of relaying that information fast enough or timely enough to issue it. So I don't know why it took so long, but they had a handoff from one office to the other, and they just took forever to do it. So here we go. Hendrick, Marshfield, West Lebanon, Old Town, Williamsport, up towards Attica and Glencliff, Kramer, and Carbondale. You guys need to get to your safe spots as soon as possible. You have a tornado on the ground coming towards you that's been officially confirmed by emergency management. Let's get over to those other tornado warnings over in Mississippi. I'm sorry I stuck with this one over here in Illinois for so long. It's now over into Indiana for Fountain and Warren counties in Indiana. Let's get to Mississippi tornado warning.
A tornado warning has been issued.
This is going to be for Humphreys, Sharkey, and Washington counties in Mississippi. Let's let this load here for a second, and we'll take a look at the meso. Lexington, Chattanooga. Thank you to Kristen. Thank you for what you do, says Cheryl. Thank you. Another weather hack. Where is this? Hopefully I answered that question for you, Abby. If not, you can ask me again and I'll tell you. Joseph, what did Joseph just say? Joseph, we're stretched friggin' thin. There can't be more work in disaster EMS, and we're being deployed everywhere. Well, thank you for your service, Joseph. You're doing a really, um, you know, you're doing a lot of the Lord's work there and helping out people in disaster areas as much as you can. So, we really appreciate you doing what you're doing. All right, we have an area of rotation, two areas of rotation here, going towards toward the south east, really, towards Hollandale, Anguilla, over towards Silver City and Luis. So if you're in Hollandale, you need to be getting to your safe spot now. This is in Mississippi, counties in Humphreys, Sharkey, and Washington counties, Mississippi. Samuel says, hi from watch at Vicksburg, Mississippi, or Jackson, Mississippi. Samuel, just try not to use all capitals in the chat, okay? Appreciate you. Thank you guys for sharing the live. Keep sharing the live, guys. We're going to be going all night here. We have a tornado threat and a high wind and severe wind and hail threat through the night tonight. But we have a big tornado watch area that's going to extend all the way from over here in Mississippi over into parts of Alabama, up towards almost the whole state of Tennessee, and then up in towards Kentucky. So yes, parts of Kentucky, at least on the central, the western side, is under tornado watch right now, and then central and eastern parts of Kentucky are under flood watches. So we got a long night to get through still. So so yeah, just make sure you guys are following up above my head over here, and then make sure that you guys are sharing the live if you know anyone in these warned areas, and I'll get you guys through it tonight, okay? So just stick with me and keep sharing the live, keep tapping the screen here if you can. And yeah, we're gonna get through all these tonight. Let's go back over to let's go to, this might be the same storm actually. Alabama, Lawrence, and Limestone. It's not.
A tornado warning has been issued.
All right, so this is going to be for Colbert, Lauderdale, Lawrence, Limestone, and Morgan counties in Alabama. Oh, excuse me. Let's see if that loads up here. We have an area of rotation back in here towards Town Creek, heading over towards Cortland, Hillsboro, Lawson, Oakland, Coxey, Rogersville, and Trinity. That goes for another 25 minutes. So if you're in that area, let's make sure that we are getting in our safe spots and staying there for at least another 25 minutes as this heads over to the east towards Athens and Huntsville. So we're getting really close to Huntsville, Alabama. So let's make sure that we are taking this seriously as these storms approach in the tornado watch area, or as they progress through the tornado watch area, I should say. Let's take a look at a new tornado warning for Tennessee.
A tornado warning has been issued.
We got a tornado warning issued for Bedford, Cannon, Coffee, Grundy, Warren counties in Tennessee. What's going on here? There we go. We're talking about a velocity couplet over here. Let me know if the stream looks good, guys. I'm just doing a little quick stream check. Stream check. Do I look good? Don't tell me if I look good. Does the stream look good? Everything working here, everything smooth, working operationally good. The mic sounds okay. Getting a little bit of encoding overload, so I just want to make sure it's good. Perfect. Okay, here's that rotation right here. In Tennessee, this is for Bedford, Cannon, Coffee, Grundy, and Warren counties in Tennessee. going over towards Manchester, Morrison, New Union, Busy Corner, Boynton Valley, Nat Hill, Pocahontas, Shady Grove, Morrison, over towards Smart, McMinnonville, and Irving College, and Viola, or Voila, Voila. Is that really how you say it? Voila. Who knows? Up here we have another tornado warning as well. This is going to be in Tennessee as well. Is this one?
A tornado warning has been issued.
This is this one right here. Let's get this one updated. And this one is much stronger. Rotation over here in Christina and Fostersville. So let's make sure that we're staying in our safe spots over here by Fostersville and Christiana, going towards Plainview, Big Springs, and Pleasant View. We got a big area of circulation here that's trying to really put a tornado down potentially. So we need to make sure that we are in our safe spots as well over there for another, what do we got here for it? Another 9 minutes. Let's get over to our observed tornado warnings in Indiana there that took forever to get issued.
This tornado warning has been
Oh, my
upgraded
voice is
to
already going.
observed.
This is bad news, guys. We're only like an hour and a half in and my voice is already going. All right, we still have an area rotation. I'm not sure if this is still observed or not. It still identifies as observed. So we're going to say that this is still down on the ground and moving here. Again, it's just now over Hendrick. And let me see if I can get more info here. I'm in Clarksville delivering for Amazon. Are we good? Is that Illinois, Clarksville, Illinois, or Indiana? I don't know which Clarksville you're talking about. How's Clarksville help? I don't know if I continue my road or not. We have another area rotation that's wrapping up behind this, and that might be why this has been allowed to continue, I believe. Potentially. It just might not have been expired yet. But we have another area rotation back here. This is to the south of Bismarck by Campbell and State Line. That's going to be in Illinois going towards the Indiana border, towards State Line, Johnsonsville, and Marshfield, okay? That's going to be right behind the storm that's currently going through Hendrick right now. So I believe this is still on the ground here in Hendrick, or at least to the east of Hendrick now. A little bit weaker rotation on this next scan, but still looks like it's still down on the ground here. So if you're in West Lebanon, like I've been calling out for a while, Judyville, Carbondale, Williamsport, Attica, Glencliff, up towards Kramer, Winthrop, Chatterton, Pine Village, Rainsville, you guys still need to be in your safe spots, at least for another 51 minutes in Indiana. And then we have a potential another rotation area that's trying to wrap up behind that as well. So we need to stay in our safe spots even after we think the tornado passes potentially, just in case another tornado behind that one also wraps in there as well. All right, that's we're caught up on that. Again, we got up to almost 350 people in here. So the restart on the TikTok live did work. So that's good to hear. I'm glad to see that. So let's make sure that we're following. If we haven't followed yet, if we're new to the stream, my name's Andrew. I do severe live weather coverage in real time. I try to break things down for you guys in a way that's easily digestible for you guys to understand. And yeah, and just follow me if you're in any of these areas. Make sure you're sharing with any family or friends to warn them in the areas today in Kentucky, up towards Ohio, even into Indiana and Illinois, and then down towards Tennessee. Almost all of Tennessee is going to be under tornado watch today, and currently is, and then down towards Alabama and Mississippi over into Arkansas as well. Can you stay the status of Nashville? The status of Nashville. Let's look at Nashville here. I saw someone say that Bowling Green was getting nasty outside a little while ago. That's because you have a nice big storm coming through the area, okay? So you have all the thunderstorms coming through. Nashville, same thing. If you're in Nashville, you have all the storms coming through. Right now, they're going to be straight line winds that are going to be damaging for you guys, okay? And then you have possible for its medium to large hail as well in Nashville. But then you really want to watch today in Nashville. Not so much right now in Nashville. You just want to watch for an embedded supercells or embedded rotation within the storms there, thunderstorms. But you really want to watch these right here. If you notice all of our tornado warnings, what do they all have in common? They are all by themselves within their own supercells, okay? So the greatest risk today for supercell thunderstorms for tornadoes is discrete supercells that are by themselves. So this one over here is kind of merged together, but they're still discrete enough to each other where they're still rotating on their own and staying to themselves. Same thing over here, heading towards Tupelo, just to the southwest of Oxford. we have another tornado warning with a rotation on it by itself from a thunderstorm. And then same thing goes down here for Alabama, or um, not Alabama, Mississippi. Got those mixed up. All right, no two new tornado warnings right now, so let's get back to covering all the ones that are currently on the ground. And we'll start right here back with the one that we talked about for a while, um, which is the one in Indiana. Let's talk about that one because it was looking pretty bad there a second ago. And it's still rotating, so there's definitely rotation still happening here. I'm driving Storm Chaser. I'm north Rolling Fork, Mississippi. All right, stay safe out there, Samuel. Here's the rotation still. It's heading up in the most northeasterly direction over this way. So if you're in Judyville, West Lebanon, over towards Kramer, Attica, Independence, Rainsville, and Pine Village, in Fountain and Warren counties, in Indiana, you guys need to be in your safe spots. As this actually just took a little bit of an easterly turn. But again, if you're in Kramer, Attica, and Independence, this is where it'd be heading. It's going right to the north of West Lebanon right now towards Williamsport and Attica and Glen Cliff. So yeah, that's that one. I don't know why the overlay didn't show up. Still don't know why the overlay didn't show up. We have a new tornado warning for Tennessee. Let's get over to that one.
A tornado warning has been issued.
All right, so this is going to be just to the south of Murfreesboro for this tornado warning. We have an area of rotation that's rotating. I'm getting a little bit of lag on my end, guys. Just make sure, let me know if I am good. Just give me a quick good, like you're good in the chat, whether it be on YouTube or at TikTok. Thank you. We're talking about this area of rotation right over here. Good, says Page. Thank you. We have a broad area of rotation right here happening just to the southeast of Christiana. It's still trying to wrap up here, right here, going over I-24. So maybe we can get a camera on that in Tennessee. So let's try to do that really quickly here if we can. I-24 just south of Murfreesboro. Let me try to pull up cameras really quick, guys. So stick with me here. I'm going to try to get you guys a view of this, okay? Where is that what their cameras look like? All right, I-24. We don't have a map. Why do we not have a map? Maybe this is it. All right, let's look for Murfreesboro. There's Murfreesboro right there. There's I-24. All right, perfect. We might have a camera of this, guys. We definitely got a camera on this location. Gonna be for that one right here. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to pull up a camera. Where is this gonna be? As the turn. Where's the turn happen? All right, so I got a camera pulled up. This is looking east though. We need to look the other direction. All right, I got the camera pulled up. Hopefully you guys stuck with me there. Let's see if we can pull the camera up. There. All right, so there's going to be the camera that I pulled up for I-24, just outside of Murfreesboro to the south. So hopefully nothing comes through there, but we got a camera on it, close enough to it at least, to see if it comes through. Again, this might be too far, too close to Murfreesboro still, so I might need to go further down. Nope, that's going to be as far as I can go. All right, I'm not going to stress over too much. I'm going to try to pull a camera up if I can. 24, Joe B. Jackson looking east. I should have just kept the camera ahead, I guess. All right, we'll keep an eye on that. We got cameras on it. Stop spamming, says Andrew. Thank you for that. Pikeville, Pikeville, Pikeville. Is that from the same person? All right, That373 kid, I'm gonna have to mute you for a little bit until you don't spam the chat anymore, okay? You're gonna get muted for a minute just to kind of calm you down from spamming the chat there, buddy. All right. We have a new observed tornado warning for Alabama.
This tornado warning has been upgraded to observed.
All right, this has been observed. We have Storm Tracer Brandon Kopic there as well. This is going to be going towards the Huntsville area. This is confirmed by emergency management. A damaging tornado is on the ground. It's going to be right over here by Athens. So if you're over here in Athens, anywhere from Blackburn, Green Hills, Lawson, Proctor, Athens, south to Tanner, Murphy Place, Harrison Station, Mooresville, over towards Oakland, towards Madison, and then Huntsville is in on this, okay? Huntsville, Alabama, you are in on this tornado warning. If you know anyone in Huntsville right now, you need to be getting on the phone, calling them, and telling them that they have a severe, confirmed, dangerous tornado on the ground heading towards them in Alabama. Same thing with Meridianville, okay? Meridianville, Huntsville, going over towards closer to it would be Athens right now, Tanner, Murphy Place, Harris Place, Bellamina, Pete's Corner, French Mill, Fairmount, Capsaw, Oakland, Indian Hills, Madison, and then again Oakwood, Grove Park. This is a very populated area. Look at this. This is all houses. This is the neighborhoods here. These are all suburbs. Okay, we need to make sure that we're contacting anyone sharing the live stream. Make sure you're following above my head here. Hit the plus button. We're gonna do anything we can. Did I lose you guys? Okay, am I back? It says I disconnected from you guys. The problems have been left and right today. Live is freezing. Okay, yeah, it definitely did just freeze. That I do know that happened. It told me that it disconnected. So hopefully it's all back. Hopefully we're good. Hopefully we're hitting the hearts in the live stream here. We're only at 15K likes, okay, guys? We haven't even got to 100 new followers today, okay? Usually by this point, a few hours in, we have a few hundred new followers. So make sure that you guys are following if you haven't done so already above my head. Make sure that you are tapping the screen, tap, 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 to help push to the algorithm, and then share the live if you can so we can reach as much people as possible here. We have a confirmed emergency management tornado on the ground here, just to the southwest of Athens. That's going to be going up towards the Huntsville area directly east. So we need to make sure that anyone in Alabama here that was in part of this warning, that we're getting a hold of them and letting them know that a potential damaging tornado on the ground is coming towards them. Thank you guys for all those follows. Another thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to set up a new live goal, because if you're not new to this stream, if you've been here before, you know that I've talked about this before, but it's true. The more live goals you set up on TikTok, and it doesn't even matter if the live goal gets met, that definitely helps. But if I set up live goals, TikTok pushes out more people to me to help with the live goal. So that's kind of how that works. So I'm going to set up a new live goal just to help push out some more stuff to the algorithm. So there you go. There's a new live goal. You guys do not have to donate if you don't want to, or not donate, but contribute to the live goal. But it's definitely appreciated, and all the gifts are definitely appreciated, but not necessary by any means. Just please share and like the stream, and follow me, okay? Thank you for the emotes there, Kat. Appreciate you. All right. So we're going to talk about we're going to stay on this Athens one right now. We do have some new tornado warnings in Mississippi and Louisiana to talk about, though. So we're going to get to that in a second. My PC is starting to act up again. I don't like that. Hopefully it stays okay and not too stuttery, but yeah, that's what's going on with that right now. We're going to try to work through it, though. Earl says, I'm in the path. If you're in the path, Earl, you need to be getting to shelter as soon as possible. Sirens are going off in Huntsville. That's good to know, Slater. Thank you for that. That's what should be happening right now, okay? They need to be getting the warning out for people in Huntsville. This has already been confirmed by emergency management as a confirmed tornado on the ground. It says Ryan pinned a comment and Chrissy pinned a comment. I don't see those comments being pinned though. Why don't I see those? Christy or Ryan, if one of you could pin a comment really quick, I want to see if I can see it again. Because I'm not seeing your pinned comments. I'm from Cleveland, Tennessee. Good. Sirens should be going off. Yeah, I'm not seeing your pinned comments. Oh wait, now I am. Leela, Sirens and Rogers and Athens going off. Perfect. Okay, I'm seeing the pinned comments now. We're good. Thank you. Everyone say thank you to Ryan and Christy in the chat right now. Ryan and Christy in the chat are our moderators. They're going to help moderate this chat to make it a positive place and not thing that's too toxic or any spammers that are in the chat. Okay, so they'll take care of it. Just watch to make sure you're not spamming the chat with the same location over and over again or all caps and stuff like that. All right, we're going to take a break from this location really quickly and we're going to get over to some new tornado warnings. We have a new tornado warning over here in Louisiana.
A tornado warning has been issued.
Ooh, that sounded bad. It sounded very stuttery. Hopefully, I'm still with you guys. Looks okay for now. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change something really quick before I talk about this tornado warning. Man, I think I'm just gonna buy the world's most expensive PC and then I'll never have these issues again, right? I'm fixing some stuff really quick. Give me 1 second, guys. Please stick with me. I'll get you guys through these warnings. But if I'm stuttering or if you can't hear me, then it doesn't help anyone if you can't understand what I'm trying to say. All right, there we go. I'll do that as well. There we go. And then we're going to pull the YouTube chat back up. There we go. All right, so this is going to be for Grant, LaSalle, and Wynn parishes in Louisiana. Title gifter, thank you for the donut. Bella Adams, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys, Crazy Michelle, Jessica, and Jack for the your awesomes. Appreciate that. Let's try to hit that goal, guys, if we can. But again, as long as you're sharing the live and following above my head here, we should be all good. That's all I ask from you guys. Share the live and let anyone in this area know of the storms coming through Alabama, Mississippi, into Tennessee and Kentucky. Okay, and even up to Illinois and possibly into Indiana and Ohio later tonight. Okay. This is going to be for Grant, LaSalle, Wynn parishes in Louisiana. This goes for another 21 minutes. Rotation's pretty broad here, so let's just make sure that we're staying in our safe spots for another 21 minutes, and we'll get you guys through that one as well. Let's get to a new tornado warning in Mississippi.
A tornado warning has been issued.
All right, we have a strong area rotation here in Mississippi. This is going to be for Lafayette, Pontotoc, and Union counties in Mississippi. Rotations right here. Strong area rotation, guys. So let's hope that this doesn't continue to wrap up and produce a tornado potentially. But if we're in Ecru, New Albany, Hortontown, Kiel, Poolville, Esperanza, Enville, Cherry Creek, Allisontown, Cambridge, Baker, Sherman, New Harmony, Etta, Union Hill, Ecru, Maintown, Wallerville, Ignomar, Bald Hill, New Albany, and Buchanan. Make sure that we are in our safe spots for at least another 20 minutes here in this area in Mississippi, okay? Let's get back to our observed tornado warning in Alabama.
This tornado warning has been upgraded to observed.
Let's get this one updated on the radar site. Let's see what this looks like. Matthew says, I feel bad for you, just trying to provide information to save lives. And yeah, unfortunately, with all this fancy graphics and scripts and stuff and programs I'm running, that comes with a price. So, yeah. Guys, this is not looking good for the Huntsville area, just south of Athens. This is a huge area, huge area of rotation here. It's a little bit more broad than I'd like to see, which is a good thing. But as far as a strong tornado, it's not as tightly coupled together. But definitely a large area here that we need to be worried about. Brandon Kopic, Storm Chaser Brad Arnold's right through it. Let's see, he's going right through it. I can't show him on stream, guys, but I will see what's going on. Yeah, he has no stairs. So I wonder why he's going right in the middle of a tornado right now. Uh, uh, Brad Arnold has it on stream. I can't show it though, guys. I'm not seeing anything on stream though. I-65. You're on I-65 right now, in Limestone and Madison counties in Alabama. You guys need to not hide under the overpasses. You need to go off an exit or get to a ditch if you're going to be in the middle of this. Okay. You do not need to hide under an overpass. Yeah, Brad Arnold saying it's about to produce a large tornado. It's trying really hard right now to produce a big tornado. This is going to be going towards Capshaw, Oakland, and Madison, and then later on towards Huntsville. I have the meso on the rotation on stream with Brad Arnold. I can't show that though. I don't have permission from him to show you guys. It's not for rebroadcast without his permission, and I just have not been able to get a hold of him. So we're just going to keep watching on the side here and updating you guys. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. But we have a huge area rotation here that's trying to put down a huge tornado. I don't see anything on Brad Arnold's stream right now that says it's on the ground still, but it is a huge area trying to rotate and come down and drop a huge tornado going towards the Madison, Oakland, Capshaw area, and then Huntsville. We need to be getting a hold of everybody we can in Huntsville, okay? If you're in Huntsville, you need to be... All right, I'm just listening to Brad Arnold right now. He's talking about the tornado. I'm still glitchy, guys. Am I still okay? We're gonna have to get rid of the YouTube live stream, I think. Then